Good morning students. In this video we are going to discuss about part B. So now first let us see instructions regarding part B. Answer any 5 of the following questions in 3 to 5 sentences each wherever applicable. So 8 questions are given. You can choose your best 5 questions which are comfortable to you. 11th question. Differentiate between menstrual cycle and estrous cycle. So here tabular form question, definitions given as differences. Each definition carries 1 mark. First let us see definition for menstrual cycle. Cyclic changes during reproduction in primates are called menstrual cycle. Then example for primates, human beings. Estrous cycle. Cyclic changes during reproduction in non-primates are called as estrous cycle. Example, cows and buffaloes. So example is not compulsory to write, but if you can write example, it is impressive for evaluator. So each definition carries half mark and each example carries half mark. Total 1 mark for definitions, 1 mark for examples. Total question carries 2 marks. Next, 12th question. Mention the 2 layers of human blastocyst. Zygote develops into embryo, embryo develops into blastocyst in humans. This blastocyst has 2 layers, outer layer and inner layer. Outer layer is called as chloroplast and inner layer is called as inner cell mass layer. So each one carries 1 mark here. Next, 13th question. Name the 4 layers of cells found in embryo sac of angiosperms. Angiosperms are also called as flowering plants, and the female sex organ is gynoecium comprising ovules. Ovule has embryo sac. Embryo sac has 4 types of cells. 1 type antipodals, 2nd type central cell, 3rd one egg cell, and 4th one synergioids. Antipodals are haploid in condition. Their location is towards chalazal end. There are 3 in number. Next, central cell, single in number, location centrally present and consisting polar nuclei which is diploid, formed due to fusion of 2 cells but single nucleus. Egg cell, haploid in condition, represents female gamete and location is micropylar end. Next, synergioids, last type, 2 in number, haploid in condition and location is towards micropylar end, and they present either side of the egg cell and their function is providing nourishment to the growing egg cell and as well as providing path or guidelines to the 2 male gametes for the purpose of double fertilization and triple fusion. So egg and synergioids together called as egg apparatus in angiosperms. Very important concept. Next, 14th question. What is incomplete dominance? Given example. Definition carries 1 mark. Example carries 1 mark. Total this question is for 2 marks. Incomplete dominance is a phenomenon in which the F1 had a phenotype that did not resemble either of the 2 parents that was in between 2. So this is the definition for 1 mark. Next example. The inheritance of flower color in the dog flower. Scientific name is spangdron. This snapdragon flower is scientifically called as Anthurium. Anthurium species exhibits this type of incomplete dominance phenomenon, so commonly called as snapdragon flower. Next, 15th question. Distinguish between benign tumor and malignant tumors. Here are 3 points for each mentioned here. Let us discuss. Benign tumors. Benign tumors are normally remain confined to their original location, but malignant tumors normally remain confined to their original location. Benign tumors do not spread in the other parts of the body, whereas malignant tumors spread to other parts of the body. Benign tumors can cause little damage, and malignant tumors cause much damage and leads to death even. This question is from Human Health and Diseases, very important concept, even for 5 marks category. Next, 16th question. What is innate immunity? Mention one type of innate immunity barriers. Definition carries 1 mark. One example can be written, carries 1 mark. Here 4 examples are given, 4 barriers are given. You can write any one barrier. First, let us see definition. Innate immunity is non-specific type of defense that is present at the time of birth in humans. Every living organism by birth, every human being by birth consisting immunity power called as innate immunity power. So this innate immunity consists of 4 types of barriers. First one physical barriers, second one physiological barriers, third one cellular barriers, and fourth one cytokine barriers. Any one can be written, each one carries 1 mark, definition carries 1 mark. Total this question is allotted for 2 marks. Next, last question, name the 17th question. Name the bioactive molecules used as clot buster and blood cholesterol lowering agents. Okay, each one carries 1 mark here. Blood cholesterol, example streptokinase C. Next, blood cholesterol lowering agent is statins. So clot buster 1 mark, blood cholesterol lowering agent is 1 mark. If you can write example, well and good, and in such a case each example carries half mark, each definition carries half marks. Total 2 marks for this question. Next, 18th question. Draw a neat label diagram of plasmid PBr 322. So diagram exclusively given for 2 marks. Actually this question PBR 322 can be asked for 3 marks, and sometimes this can be also asked as 5 marks. For 5 marks category diagram and explanation is required, but here they asked for 2 marks, right? So only diagram and labeling is enough. Diagram carries 1 mark and labeling carries 1 mark. So this is 17th question, last question of part B. So we will continue part C in the next video. Thank you.